This again. Welcome to the Dysfunctional Gamers podcast, hosted by the six of us fucking dysfunctional fucks.
Somehow we function.
Based on the camera that I have in the recording, and from what I could see on Daddy's camera there, I'm going to start from the very far left on the top row. We have Blanky Boy, aka Theta, eating
with the burger.
something. Is that a burger?
It
Okay.
was a burger.
Little fucking chipmunk you are.
Directly to my left via my camera and recording is Daddy Llama.
Hello.
Bottom far left is Clutch.
Bro!
Bottom middle is Geo.
Good evening.
He's also a power bottom, for those of you wondering.
You're damn fucking
Yeah,
straight.
buddy.
Going for Theta, though.
And then directly below me is Machine Reaper.
Where
Which-
he belongs.
Oh yeah.
For
What
those
are
of
you
you
doing
who
in
have
my house?
For those of you who clearly noticed the difference with Machine Reaper, he is not in his usual setting. He is here visiting from Montana, here in Oklahoma, staying at Daddy Llama and I's house, visiting with us. I think he's going to sneak around and go pop up in another camera, so we'll
No.
let
When
him
he,
do
when he
that.
finally gets there.
No, he's probably going in the kitchen for them fucking brownies.
They're not even cut yet.
There's a knife.
But yeah, this is a
Don't let
weekly
him have
gaming
a shot.
podcast.
Jesus
that...
Christ!
Oh, fuck.
He fucking busted through that door.
So yeah, Machine Reaper came down from Montana to visit all of us that are here in Oklahoma in the U.S. I do believe Geo eventually may try to come. We'll see.
November
But-
time.
Oh
Hopefully.
yeah.
But I have no idea what's going on.
I'm
there.
staring.
Oh, Jesus.
This is actually working.
Fucking speed racer around that corner.
Dude, we could have some good chair races.
All
Probably
right.
not
Well.
a good idea.
I know what we're doing tomorrow.
Oh fuck. So yeah, as you guys have seen in the previous streams and videos, we get together every week, talk about some gaming and shit, and it's all dysfunctional.
Yeah.
I blame the two middle ones, Daddy and Geo, for forcing us all to be here. I was held at knife point, said if I didn't show up, I would suffer, so...
You weren't
Hi.
getting fed for a week.
Did I say that right? Exactly as you wrote it?
Shut up. Shut up.
Holy shit, he peeked in his own mic, but didn't in others.
Yeah.
And it looks like Blanky's really enjoying those hamburgers there.
Dude, all that running, man, I'm out of breath now.
Yeah, you eat all that meat.
I will.
Fucking hell. Okay.
You take little fucking chipmunk bites.
I'm in zero rush.
Well, with that, I think we'll go ahead and get into the first topic of tonight, which I'm going to hand off to Daddy and let her tell everybody what the first topic is.
Balls.
Weeders.
Games with the greatest storylines, and it was 2 to 3 people. Or 2 to 3
Per
games.
person.
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go. So who wants to start us off tonight with their games that they believe has the greatest storyline?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Because fuck you guys. I know nobody's gonna pick mine because everyone else does different games than what I do. But most recent one was Tiny Tina's Wonderland. No? I was gonna do Tiny Tina's Wonderland because there's just fucking so much of the game that it's pretty much just like a D&D setup. And I thought it was pretty cool. It's a story within a story.
Yeah.
And then Fallout New Vegas,
Okay.
because
That's a good one.
that's the Fallout game that I first played. The
Never
first
played it.
Fallout game I
Never
played.
played it.
It's good.
And I love Fallout. Never
Fallout
played it.
New Vegas was my favorite.
I have it downloaded and I got about 10 minutes in and then turned it off.
Why?
I hate games that start off real slow. Real slow.
Valid. It is a slow beginning. But
So maybe I'll push through one day.
One
I
day.
think it was more so like they started it off slow for people that were just like starting to get into those video games.
Hey, fuck them kids.
Exactly. Fuck them kids. I'm gonna pass the torch to Clutch.
Sorry, I'm fixing something here.
I'm gonna pass the torch to Gio. I'm gonna let him fix his things.
So I don't really have one because I didn't really put much thought in this because I only woke up an hour ago. But where was I going with this?
Storylines.
Ah,
Games.
thank you. From what little I played, Sons of the Forest and Sons of the Forest, the original one, was pretty good. I like the storylines in those.
Okay.
But that's really all I have to say on that.
Okay.
And I
I
shall
see.
pass off to Young Man Machine across there.
Young man.
Live from Oklahoma, not Montana this time.
There
Hmm.
ain't no snow in these parts.
Fuck no. It was snowing as soon as I left. And I gotta say, my first one's gotta be The Last of Us series. I know I always touch base with that in all our chats, but our previous podcast. But it's a phenomenal game
Because
and
it's
how
a
they
good
lay it
one.
out and how it matches so closely to what happened in the first one and the second one, and how what happened at the end had a consequence at the beginning of the second one.
Look at you going spoiler free.
Well, I had to put it in words without, ruining the game for people who've never played it.
Yeah.
Proud of
Like, I
you.
don't want to break it to anybody.
No. And the second one for me has got to be the Red Dead Redemption series.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a really good one.
I
That
looked
is a
at
good
it
one.
and I
The only
thought
thing it
about
is,
it.
it's kind
I
of
passed
ass
it.
backwards on how they did that. With, it should have been the second one before the first one, in my opinion.
They went all George Lucas on it.
Yes.
Gotcha.
All right.
But those are my two, and I will
Man.
always continue to play those games. Regardless how many times I've played them, they're always just as good as the first time.
Agreed.
But
Enjoy this.
Fletch, are you good to go, man? I'm gonna
Yeah,
pass
I'm
this
good
on to you.
now. All right, my first one, I would have to say,
Don't. Don't.
Do it.
it's gonna have to be
Don't.
Kingdom Hearts 1.
He said, "Go fuck yourself."
Oh,
Stolen.
he limited it to one. I'm taking the whole series. Fuck you.
I think 1 was great. I felt like 2 was good, whatnot. And the other ones were just like any series that you get. Usually the third and fourth ones, they're, and I'm going off just the console games. I'm not tying in any of the
Yeah, we
DS
don't talk
games.
about those. We don't talk
Yeah.
about them.
I'm talking about 1, I'm talking about 2, and I'm talking about 3.
Okay.
Fair point.
But 1 I thought was just amazing. Story wise, it's one that, I mean, I still play to this day. Yeah, I'll touch back on it every once in a while. They just put so much in it, and it just never leaves you hanging, unless it's a cliffhanger itself.
Now, if I remember,
Um,
that was the one where you fought Captain Hook along with the gator from
Yes.
said movie,
yep,
right?
you
Yeah.
fought
Yep.
all Disney characters.
Yep.
Um, my second one,
Is the rest of the Kingdom Hearts series.
no, actually,
No.
my second one, I will have to say, just because I actually played the campaign of it, Gears of War 1.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I was mainly worried
Um,
about you, Clutch. You already got one of mine. You would have been the only other person to pick my second one. But I'm in the clear now.
Yeah, it was just another game that the first one I thought was just over the top. It was great. They hit all the points that needed, especially with a new game and the campaign having like an easy mode, normal mode, and then your hardcore mode. You went back for more. You finished one, you almost wanted to immediately load in and play that story again. So, those are my two.
I have a question. Did any of us discuss who's recording?
Gunk is.
Hi.
Gunk is.
Oh, okay, sweet.
We had that discussion earlier on the way home.
Yep.
And to
Awesome.
re-up on that one, Clutch, the 1 through 3 series in general was phenomenal. Rest in peace,
Ah,
Dom. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, like I said with Blanky and whatnot, it's the newness of a story for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like very rarely has a part 2 or a sequel to a game or story or even a movie at that
Right.
been better than the first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I
that's
can
why
agree.
I'm
That first
going
one
with the
was
first one in each one of these games because that's where I think it set the tone for them to even have these second and third and
right.
fourth games going forward.
Okay.
Who has not gone? Blanky and Gunk?
Gunk, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll send it over to bitch boy Blanky.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
All right. Kingdom Hearts was taken, but I'm still taking that as my number one draft pick. The entirety. You're not wrong. The first one set the stage, and it didn't. None of it clicked for me until I was an adult and played through all of them.
Oh,
Because
bro.
the story, if I was the same age that I was whenever the first one came out and I played the rest of them, I would have no fucking clue what's happening at all. But
Yeah.
playing them through as an adult,
So much better.
you have to like, if you don't know the story, like even of like the shitty little DS games, it's not a good story.
Yeah.
It's convoluted, it's crazy, it's all over the place. But if you played them all, amazing story, fantastic, so deep in every way.
Yep.
So I'm taking that. My honorable mention backup for that, by the way, is Heavy Rain. I don't know if anybody ever played that.
Yes.
But that was, if I didn't decide to keep Kingdom Hearts, I was going to say Heavy Rain. But that story was phenomenal.
You know, I actually never finished that one.
Ooh, you got to go back and finish it because
I know that
yikes.
I like the part where you had to do anything and everything to get your kid back.
Yes.
And on top of that, I got to like halfway through where you just figured out who
Yep.
did it, but you won't admit to it.
Yep. But my second main pick is going to be the BioShock series.
Ooh.
Okay.
I was worried you were going to take that one too, Clutch.
I picked 3 and that was in my top 5.
Yeah. So I never played BioShock Infinite, so I can't throw that into the list because I just have never played it. And from what I hear, it has a minor tie-in. I don't know if it affects the story all that much, but
It depends on. There's like different multiple endings to the game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I swear to God,
BioShock 1
Gunk,
and 2.
Yeah.
gonna fuck you up.
Please.
Oh. What did he
He
do?
he fucking did one of my jump scare blurps while you were talking.
Love it. But
I
yeah,
have been
BioShock,
saving up these points.
BioShock is just such a good nostalgic
Bitch.
river to go down every so often, and Epic Games always throws up the whole collection for like $5. So if you don't have it, be on the lookout for that. He's throwing
Love
up the
you,
Hardy
babe.
Dude again.
So before you pass it, you mentioned an honorable mention. My honorable mention was Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age.
Listen,
Ooh.
I think you're skipping the beat. I think that should be classified as a guilty pleasure. That is a hot take, my friend.
No.
It's a good story. I liked it.
Yep.
It was
Not
one
a
they
lot of
actually
people
had a
did,
full
though.
story of.
Yeah.
Like all the other ones kind of just jumped in the game and whatnot. And like when they did the whole Zodiac Age and they remade it and whatnot,
Yep.
I thought it was another one that was a great storyline.
That's a good one.
And then I just remember the stupid playthrough guide to help you through the game was like
God.
this fucking big.
Yep. Like a
Sorry.
cracked out Navi. All right, Gunk. Take it away.
All right. So
Get off my blurb. Both of you.
we're gonna get in trouble, machine.
I know.
So the first one I'm gonna throw out there is Brutal Legend.
Ooh.
Didn't imagine to hear that on this part, but I'm here for it.
So who here has either seen or played Brutal Legend
I
Was
watched
that the
you
one that
play
Gnome
it.
was playing the other day?
Yes.
with Jack
Yeah.
Black?
Yeah.
As comedic it is, it's a badass storyline. I'm sorry, I loved it. You had fucking Lemmy Kilmister, Ozzy Osbourne, and then mock-ups of some of the other, metal, gods that are out there. I thought it was pretty fucking cool.
Quit playing with the fucking banana, damn it.
Oh God, she's stretching it.
That was the one that we were playing with the other night.
When the
yeah?
foreskin's extra stretchy.
What the fuck happened to that?
I have a video for that to show you after the
Yeah.
podcast.
Okay, good.
It involved a
Um,
baseball bat.
My other one I will have to say is the God of War series.
Yes. Can
1, 2,
confirm.
and 3,
That was
as
my
well
honorable mention,
as
actually.
the redo with the Norse mythology and Ragnarok.
So I have a
Those-
question because I've never I didn't play the new ones.
Mhm.
You said it's North mythology. Like, does it still follow the same story from the original
So
trilogy?
a lot
Like
of
he
stuff
killed everybody and then
there
Well,
that
he
is brought
moved
up.
to
Spoiler
an
alert.
Aesir. Okay.
That's-
Can we
I
ruin
mean, if
this?
you haven't played the game,
Yeah,
at this
okay,
point,
so
you
got
spoiler
that.
alert.
Go fuck yourself.
Spoiler alert, because I've watched the
I
entire game
haven't.
playthrough of both the
I haven't.
games. Do you want me to stop?
No, go for it. I've sat there and watched you watch YouTube on it.
It's been over
Yeah.
20 years. It's fine.
It is brought up quite a bit, his past from the Greek mythology, but he moved to I forgot.
An Aesir.
Valhalla.
Aesir.
No, he was in Midgard. He moved to Midgard.
Yes, but the people he is fighting is Aesir gods.
Yeah, Aesir gods. So
Yes.
like Odin, Thor, Heimdall.
Oh,
Yeah.
so actual good
Yes,
challenges
actual
this time
gods.
around.
Yes.
Not like
So.
fucking
Yeah.
Artemis and all these
yes.
Apollo, the little fucking speedrun little bitch.
Yeah, no, it's all brought up. Even the the frost giants, the undead from Helheim. Yeah, all of that is included in those games. So if you haven't,
Might have to pick it up.
they are worth
Blanky,
it.
let's put it in terms that Loki is his son from the
Spoiler
Norse
alert.
mythology.
Is whose son?
Kratos.
Is Kratos his son?
Yeah.
Yes.
So now you got to play through the game
Plot
so you
twist.
understand.
His son
Is
is
that-
like we
is
Loki,
just broke him.
Thor's
that a-
brother.
Is that an accurate thing though? Or is that just what the game says? I'm Googling.
So
I'm
I will
figuring out
say
if that's
this:
actual.
as it is known, Loki is part giant.
Yeah.
So that is kind of tied in there, but you have to play it to understand. But some honorable mentions that I will throw out include the Arkham series, Twisted Metal,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because although the story was kind of repeated, it was still a damn good game and a good storyline depending on which character you played as and what storyline you got out of it.
It's okay, don't cry.
I'm sorry.
I might have accidentally saw a spoiler for the game, but I don't know.
The God of War or Ragnarok?
God of War.
You might have watched me play it.
I've seen
Or
full
Ra-
gameplay throughs where there was no commentary or anything. It was just the game. So,
I'll deal with that at a later date.
but I think that about rounds us up for this topic. Is that correct,
Yeah.
Daddy?
Yup.
So,
Yep,
what is
yep.
our next topic to discuss?
It is,
Guilt, guilt, guilty
The-
pleasure games or comfort games. And since there is only us, I mean, we can go 2 to 3 games.
Oh,
Mhm.
fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Daddy, what
Now
you
I
got?
really gotta dig for the deep cuts.
I went first last time. Somebody else go first.
I can
Oh.
go first.
Machine goes first.
I gotta say, the guilty pleasure games for me has gotta be both Assassin's Creed Valhalla and what the fuck was the other one? I play it all the time. I just can't remember it. Give me a second.
Sex with Hitler is one of my guilty pleasures.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That was the other one. I will heavily continue playing those games regardless. They're always my go-to comfort. The fact that they are open world, there's so much more you can do. And they always continually add DLCs. It's just one of my guilty comforts for those. And I gotta say, my third one would have to be probably what Clutch said, Gears of War. Replaying all the storylines.
Okay.
Just the fact that, it like Clutch went into detail with, it's an amazing story. It's just one that always gets your attention every time you play the game. But those are my guilty pleasures. I am gonna pass this on to Mr. Confused Clutch over there.
Why are you so confuzzled?
All right. So my first guilty pleasure or like just comfort games will have to be the first Pokemon series. The
Mm.
old red, blue, and yellows. Like
No, I think you
I-
just little blinkies.
Listen here, you motherfucker.
I think he knew what he
Um,
was doing.
like when I get tired of, Apex or whatever games like I'm playing, I'll fire up the emulator and I'll just go play an old one. And Blanky, you can shut the fuck up, you little bitch.
To touch on what you just said, the older games I've noticed are most of the time best because they're more basic, they're more enjoyable. They've
Yeah.
got less of this pay to win shit, buy this cosmetic item and you get this, this, and this. And it's like older games are just more better, you know?
It was simpler times back
Well,
in
Well,
the
it
day.
really was.
I don't think it's so much that the cosmetic this or any of that because I don't buy any of that shit in the games now. I
I
mean,
do.
That's how you get better.
exactly they want you to. I don't give a crap about that shit. I
Bruh,
don't care about this or that.
If you want to fucking no scope these little bitches, you need this $20 skin though.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's a fact.
I'm gonna do it without it.
it makes you better the game if you have a bright pink fucking backpack, you know?
It's true. It's
Like
true.
plus 20 aiming statistics, you know?
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
My other one is gonna be kind of, I won't say shocking, but funny. It's another Nintendo game, and it was
Fucking machine.
Mega Man Battle Network. If
Oh,
anybody
Oh.
played it,
Fucking Mega
Oh.
Man.
Oh,
But not
Um,
just any Mega Man. Fucking Battle Network.
yeah, the
That
Battle
shit was
Network.
tight.
I like it was pretty much kind of like turn based almost. But like you play as a kid that Mega Man is his buddy, pal, whatever on the network. It almost gave me like Tron vibes when I first played it
Yep.
because Mega Man was never out in person. It was always on like the network. And you fought all these other what looked like Mega Man people of their own. Like you had a smasher, you had a sniper, you had one with swords, whatever, you know. And then that was just another one that was just so fun to just fire up and just go with. You know, it was
Yep.
something to kill time.
A
Or
time
if
killer.
you,
Yes. Very fun game though.
So
And the
I
game
mean,
was
there's
stable,
my
but
two. I have more. I probably go 4, 5, 6 of these motherfuckers.
that's what I'm saying.
I wonder how much that game's going for now though. I want to see.
What, Battle Network?
Yeah.
Actually, before I pass it, we all went to the game exchange in Claremore yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I was looking in their old case, and they have a Legend of Dragoon, just the games, not in the original case, no book, for
Like-
$64.99.
Yep.
I have this motherfucker sitting right here, bookcase and all.
That's like a $400 game or some shit. Last time I checked, it was.
Fuck, Clutch, we need to take that in tomorrow and get that appraised. We should. Honestly,
Yeah, right.
I agree. We should.
Let me
I
see.
don't know.
See just what they say.
I don't know if they do appraisals.
They don't, and I wouldn't trust them either way.
Well, no, they
No.
would only give me whatever their. Because I asked them, I was like, do you guys do like eBay like
Oh,
pricing or something like that? And they're like, no, it's our own little corporate pricing thing. And I'm like, okay,
It's very shitty. Like it's
Which
better
is from
to-
eBay.
yeah.
No, it's not from eBay. Cause I've done business with Game Exchange since I moved down here, and that was back in 2009.
I didn't
So
know there was still one around.
yeah,
Mhm.
there's only one out here, and every time that I went to
That's
like
The
sell
last
shit,
one, I think.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
when I went to go sell shit, it was better to get store credit to get used shit.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like their pricing just fucking sucks.
Facts. Straight facts.
So was that it, Clutch?
Sorry. Gunk. Did you go already? Your turn, buddy.
Only you and Machine have gone.
Okay. I will say, obviously, one of my comfort or guilty pleasure games is Power Wash Simulator. But
Fuck you.
any of you motherfuckers in here that have played it know why.
Mm-hmm.
It is a satisfying game that you can get lost for hours in and then look at the clock and be like, oh fuck, I missed work, or oh fuck, I gotta go to the store.
Oh fuck! I need to
Ugh.
change my laundry over.
Right?
Gunk.
Shut up.
Fucking jump in here and whatnot, and all of a sudden,
Really quick on that, Gunk. They're actually making 4 different sets of DLC coming out for that in the next couple of months.
Well, I know they had the Lara Croft Tomb Raider DLC. I've already gotten that and beaten it.
I believe more is confirmed, but I don't know what is coming in the DLC.
I'll have to look into that. A guilty pleasure / comfort game. If I'm honestly bored and I have nothing to do, I don't want to open any of my other games. Minecraft.
Well, if you don't break the server like you did last time.
Minecraft.
I have learned not to blow up the server again.
Like 20,000 TNT.
Listen, we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to agree that shit happened and the server's no good. Yeah.
And,
I feel
Gun
we
got
should talk
bored.
about it.
Long story short, he corrupted his world.
Oh, look how red I am. Oh,
Yeah, don't
shouldn't
do that.
corrupt your world, my guy.
Well, I was testing a theory and I
I'm
proved
no
myself
doctor, but
correct. So, but yeah, I'll go in there and just start building shit. Like I've built different styles of houses for just whatever. I just get bored and I'm like, you know what? It's a way to kill time. But another game that I usually go to, I'll play a few rounds, a few times a day or so, is Fortnite or GTA 5.
there you go. There you go. I was waiting for that one.
But I always go to a private lobby because fuck everybody else.
Well, they turned off their anti-cheat software for GTA 5, what, like 7 months ago, something like that? So their public lobby is nothing but cheaters now.
Yeah, people want to hack. Why? I don't know.
Small penis syndrome.
But with that being
Probably.
said, I'm gonna pass it to Daddy.
Ooh, guilty pleasure games.
We already know the first.
Yeah, go ahead, everyone. Chime in.
Disney. Fucking
Disney.
Disney.
Yeah.
Yay.
Disney.
Disney.
RIP your account.
Huh?
RIP your account.
Dude, I still haven't played the new update. It was 2 days ago.
We've had
But yeah,
company.
I know. But yeah, that's my first
Thanks,
one.
machine.
How dare you intrude
Yeah,
during my
damn it,
Disney
machine.
update?
Let Llama play our Disney update.
How dare
But that is my first one.
I
That
won't
is
hold
like
her back.
that's the one that's current.
Bye, Gunk.
My OG one that I wish I actually have not tried to search for it since I've gotten my PC set up. But there was this game on Sega Genesis, and it was
Oh my
called
fucking god.
Sit Down and Let Me Talk. You're
Go
distracting
ahead.
everybody. I think it was actually on other consoles, but I played it on Sega Genesis, and it was a game called Cool Spot.
Oh, what?
Cool Spot.
Never heard of it.
Nothing? Clutch?
Researching now.
So, it was a game about the little red dot that's on the 7-Up bottle.
Oh, it's another like Pepsi Man thing.
Yeah, pretty
Fucking
much.
Christ.
But I'd
Wait,
get
what was
lost.
it?
It's a Cool Spot.
I don't know this game.
Yeah. I had it for Sega Genesis. I think I seen it on like a Nintendo or something like that. But I'd get lost in the game for hours. Just fucking poof. Disassociate. Those were my games.
That's how you know it's a good game, though.
Yeah. Pissed off my parents. Because I'd be fucking glued to the TV for hours. Who hasn't gone yet?
Geo and Theta.
Me.
I'm gonna choose Blanky. That way we can save the best for last. I
Fair
got you,
enough.
Gio. I got you.
Fair
yeah.
enough. Let me pause Minecraft real quick. Hold up.
Oh,
for
you
fuck's
fucking.
sake.
You said it, and I was like, "Oh, I want to play." Okay, so I had to really dig for some guilty pleasures because I don't really have any.
Bullshit.
One that I know that you guys probably don't know is one of my guilty pleasures happens to be one of my comfort games. It's on Steam and it's called Fishing Planet, and you fish. Very fun, very
So,
peaceful.
so let me get this straight.
You can
You
get this
load up a
straight.
game
Yes.
where you're in a boat.
No, on the land.
No, you're on land, but you go in. Do you go into a boat or you just
You
stay on
can
land
go into a boat if you want.
and you fish?
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's more there's more to the gameplay than that, but yeah,
Mm.
Okay.
it's a fishing game.
I'm gonna have
Oh,
an aneurysm because you can go to
aneurysm.
your nearest Walmart, walk to the nearest, I don't know, little river or lake you got and do the
Hey,
same thing?
Hey, listen here, motherfucker.
Listen, it's the same thing
Well,
with Power Wash
listen here.
Simulator. If I
Listen
wanted to
here.
bring it to
I got
real
a
life.
fucking pressure washer in the garage, but I still fucking watch gunk over there fucking
Listen,
pressure washed
there's-
on his PC.
There's 3 of us in here. You're included in this group that should understand more than anybody else that we don't get that luxury of doing whatever the fuck we want anymore because we have little shit goblins running around.
Aww.
Why don't you just take them with you?
I am not taking my 2-year-old son to a lake or a pond.
I took my 2-year-old daughter fishing with me.
Yeah, but
She had a blast.
you're an attentive father. I,
Fair enough.
I like
That
to drink beer
speaks
and not think
terrible.
about stuff.
That speaks terrible volumes about you there, sir, if that's how you
No, it
I
doesn't
mean-
because I don't take my kids to go do it for that reason.
I mean, I did get hooked a couple of times, but you can't get mad at them. They're just learning.
I'm more concerned about him jumping in because he's dumb like that. He has my DNA. He's jumping in the water. He's jumping in. 100%.
God damn it, Gio.
100% he's jumping in. But it's a fun game. So
Banana!
whatever. Another one that
Exploded banana.
I have not played this in a very long time.
Oh,
But it was always one of my guilty pleasures was Rainbow Six Siege. I played
Okay.
the fuck out of that.
That
But
game's changed quite a bit the last
I
year.
will always respect Rainbow Six Vegas more, but that's not a guilty pleasure. That's just a badass game. And then my comfort game, of course, is Animal Crossing, because any other answer is wrong. Except for
So you
Pokemon.
say-
Pokemon 2. Pokemon Animal Crossing. Old school
Hey,
Pokemon.
Gio, I think it's your turn.
I'm with you, Clutch.
So my games all pretty much new games these days because I'm more of an FPS and a shooter sort of person when it comes to games, but I do enjoy a couple of other like non-shooter games. So one of my guilty pleasures is, let me pull up my Steam here. That's not my guilty pleasure.
Rusk.
Sex with Putin.
So one of my guilty pleasures is got to be fucking Rust for sure, Llama.
All it.
Apex, that is a love-hate relationship because I'll rage at that game and be like, how the fuck did he hit this shot? But I done this amount of damage to him and then I realize he's a fucking cheater and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just go cry myself to sleep. And I've also got 1 or 2 other games that has been removed from my library on Steam.
I'm sorry,
Automation.
Daddy. What are you doing?
Llama's just playing with her banana, okay?
Oh, I got a Sharpie because I'm going to put faces on that motherfucker now.
Go ask Ashley. I'm pretty sure she does.
But yes, another one of my guilty pleasures is Automation Empire, Satisfactory, and the Factory game. I don't remember what its fucking name
Gio,
was.
I
Yes.
have to ask, how many hours do you have in Satisfactory?
Oh, yeah, I want to know that too, actually.
Satisfactory,
And all
101
of these games.
101 hours in Rust, almost 600 hours.
God damn.
Gio.
In
God damn,
Apex,
bro.
162 hours.
You said over
and-
600 hours?
On Rust, over 600 hours, yeah.
At what point do we not call it a guilty pleasure and we call it a problem?
I mean, you're talking you've played almost a month straight of Rust there. Because that's 25 days, sir.
And I've only had that game for like 4 months.
So, out of 4 months, let's say for a month straight you played, essentially, is what you've said.
Literally, yeah. I could
got it.
tell you exactly when I bought that game here. Where the tit farce is it? I can't actually tell you
I'm
because I
just gonna
don't
make the point. Daddy's over here making me want to go get another drink.
I'm doing some stupid shit over here right now.
But yeah, that's my guilty pleasures and enjoyable games.
Oh my god. I looked over at the
Did
right
you
time.
really put? Oh my god! Don't call us
intrusive thoughts
dysfunctional
of
for
one.
nothing.
Oh
I'm,
my god.
I'm so sorry, Gio. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
I'm fucking done with you, Llama. Get in the bin.
Oh, it's so good.
Well then,
Oh my god, now she's fucking twanging the tip of it. It looks like you're trying to pull a fucking rubber off it, bro.
I mean, at least she's teaching it to be
protected?
safe.
Oh no.
At
I
least
just did a banana.
At least the tip of the banana is positioned well.
Yeah, but I'm worried about the other end.
Oh,
I hope you know I'm gonna turn this into a TikTok.
Oh, 100% do it.
Please.
Llama's intrusive thoughts of one.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gio. Continue.
So yeah, that's basically my guilty pleasure games right there. I mean, I've got almost 600 hours, 524 hours of Rust, to be precise. And I was looking at my Steam there. It says, "Would you recommend this game to other players?" And my first instinct is to hit no.
no.
Fuck that shit.
But I mean, I've downloaded Battlefield, like what 2 days ago, and I've already got 6.5 hours on that as well.
Which Battlefield?
2042.
I was contemplating getting that.
It's a good one. I quite enjoy it these days.
That's
but
the
I've
newest one, ain't it?
Yeah.
that was one of the games that had probably the second worst launch in the last 2 years. But Factorio as well is another one of my guilty pleasures. I've got almost 100 hours into that, and that was in the space of like 4 or 5 days. Roughly.
Jesus.
But yeah, that's pretty much me. So I'll hand it back to Gunk.
Well, I'm gonna pass it to Daddy to announce our next topic, which actually I'm gonna announce it while she gets it figured out. And it's time for Daddy Llama's Funko
I
Pop
can hear
of the
that thing
week.
squeaking over here, Daddy.
It's great because
Oh my!
Oh my god!
There's another fucking TikTok.
my segment, I really have to pee.
We're gonna
Someone-
take a quick second to let Daddy Llama go
No,
take a pee.
no, I
Nope,
got it.
Okay.
I got it because it's
It's
my
her favorite
segment.
Funko right now.
So,
Well, no, it's my Funko of the week.
so Daddy, what is your Funko Pop of the week?
It's the one that I bought two days ago.
Okay.
Or yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday, which is Groot with a detonator.
Ooh.
I could not say no. I do not have a Groot. It's a bobblehead,
Go ahead and hold it up to your camera again.
bruh. It's
It's a bobblehead.
yeah.
No
I
shit.
didn't-
Yeah,
I
one
didn't
of the other
realize-
ones that I
Which
was
is-
looking at that store was a bobblehead as well.
Bruh. This just got better. But yeah, I did not surprisingly have a Groot in the collection, so this is the first Groot
Really?
of many. Yeah.
Wow.
This was my first one. It was the first Funko that I got that I had in my hands Wednesday was a Groot. And it was the from the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
Huh.
But then I seen this one with a detonator and he's got like some fucking glasses on and some headphones. I was like, I need this one.
No.
Groot is the definition of my intrusive thoughts.
Yep. Pretty much.
So
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Daddy Llama's Funko Pop of the week.
yay.
Yay!
Yay. And now it
Woo!
is Geo's Across the Pond news. As to what the fuck.
He's eating a sandwich.
I'm gonna go potty.
Let me just chuck that down there.
I'm gonna go make another drink.
So, I don't really have anything prepared for this, but
Sir.
if I did have something prepared for it, it's weird gaming news of the week. So we're just going to take a little page and take a gander while everyone is gone. Arc 2 and Arc 1. The
Yes.
weird news being, they're shutting the servers down in August for Arc 1 in preparation for Arc 2. But Arc 2 isn't going to be available for another year or two because they pushed it back the same day that they cancelled the servers. They announced cancellation of the official servers.
So are they going to keep the servers active?
No.
Until August. And
So
then they're
instead
shutting
of
them down.
so people who want to play it can't, even though the new one isn't going to be released yet.
They can. They just have to take that. So when the servers are going to be shutting down, everyone on the server will be provided with a map download link. What that basically means is you can take that map download link, buy your own private server, load that map onto that private server, and then you can basically do everything on that map. But
So in
you
other
need to.
words, a scheme to
They're
get more money.
pretty much, yeah. That's basically what Ark is doing at the moment. They're basically scamming their own player base out. Bear in mind, most of these people that have been playing on official have been playing for 5+ years. And it takes minimum 6 months to raise one of the best dinos on the game. That 6 months is sitting there every day from 10 till midnight. Sorry, I just seen something run past the Lava's camera and it got me all confused for a second.
It was Daddy.
But yeah, I don't agree with what they're doing, in all honesty.
No.
Understandable.
I just
That's
think
some
it's
shit.
price gouging at its finest during a recession.
Yep. Well then.
What's price gouging?
Arc,
Mama.
so the developers of Arc, which is Wildcard, is shutting down their Arc 1 servers in August. They announced it this week, but the reason why they're shutting down their servers is for Arc 2 releasing, supposed to be, I think it's in a month or two, but that got pushed back to next year, the year after.
So they're still
And they're,
shutting down the servers, they're just pushing back the new game.
yeah, that's why they're shutting down the servers, is for the release of Arc 2, but Arc 2 got pushed back a year or two. Which, if I remember correctly, this is about the 7th time Arc 2 has got pushed back in the last year alone.
Yep.
But I shall pass it back to, let's go with Clutch this time, for the next topic.
Well, the next topic is going to be anti-cheat software in video games.
So I guess maybe just like an open discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, as it stands at the moment, anti-cheat is a fucking joke. Anti-cheat bans normal players for good aim and lets the fucking cheaters slide on their cheats. It's like, it's not how gaming should be.
I had a thought as I went to go make a drink
Mhm.
and realized I was out of drink.
Uh-huh.
Have you noticed the uptick in cheaters in all games?
Oh
Whether
yeah.
it be,
Yeah.
Call of Duty, Apex, GTA, Fortnite even. And all these companies have differently named anti-cheats. But if you think about it, that anti-cheat is a program that reads the game's softwares of what you're allowed to do. So think about, now that we have all these anti-cheats, that's one more thing for said hacker, cheater, to be able to hack rather than just hack the game source code.
Mm-hmm.
So by making these anti-cheats, they're giving hackers another option to gain the information that they're looking for. That was just my thought of after disappointment of me not being able to make another drink.
Yeah.
See, build on top of what you just said there. It's so fucking easy. If you've got the skills, the talent, and the PC to be able to pull game source code, because as normal players, we aren't able to open the dev files, get game source code, or anything like that. But there is software out there that allows you to be able to access them. I believe it's called a root key or something like that. Unless that's for actually PCs, I don't remember. But it is so fucking easy for the people who know what they're doing to be able to access shit like that, and it shouldn't be that way. And that's, for example, here, I'm gonna bring up Apex. Sorry, Lava, sorry, Gunk.
Nope, you're good.
Apex is overwhelmed at the
Zoom
moment.
died?
And they use easy anti-cheat, I believe it
Thank
is.
you.
And that is a fucking joke. I have seen people go from fucking rookie all the way up to predator in the space of like an hour to 2 hours. Because they're using aimbot, walls, and everything like that. And they're not banned. No matter how many reports they'll get in the space of that hour.
And see, here's my theory on that though, Gio.
Mm.
Is that I've heard of some of these cheaters, like, not so much Apex, but in Call of Duty, where they're being paid by Activision or such and such to be learned on, if that makes sense, so they can build an anti-cheat around these cheats.
Like a
To
lab
to
rat.
no yes, to no avail. I mean, not
Well,
that we know of. Not obviously
building
this stuff's not going to go out in public until they figure out a way to, debug this and figure out what the fuck to do from here.
building on top of that, that also allows cheaters to find a way around actually getting banned and stuff like that. I mean, it came out a week or two ago that bear in mind, I don't know if this is 100% confirmed, but this is just what is going around on TikTok at the moment from a bunch of different cheaters going into Call of Duty here. Call of Duty is apparently hiring cheaters to go into the game to kill the servers by cheating on them using aimbot walls, flying around god mode, stuff like that.
Why not just never mind.
Because the original developers of Warzone don't want people playing those servers anymore because they want people to move across to Warzone 2, which is the bigger game.
So, just to see if I'm following that correctly, they're hiring cheaters to go into the original Warzone lobbies and maps to essentially piss off the players that are still there and force them to go to Warzone 2.0.
Yeah,
That's stupid.
it is stupid, and I don't agree with companies
Like,
doing that.
why not at
Well-
that point just close those servers down?
Exactly, because
Like-
logically, to put it in this perspective, I won't play Call of Duty. I won't. I've tried it. Not my cup of tea. I don't like those games because of how easily they are hacked. But let's say, for instance,
But yet you play GTA 5.
well, so GTA 5, I go into private lobbies, so I don't deal with any of that.
But it doesn't matter because even their anti-cheat software in there, and we've experienced
Yeah.
it firsthand. We get fucking hackers into our private lobbies, and we're the ones that get kicked, even though we're the ones that created that private lobby.
Wonder
But
what
see,
the issue is. A lot of these anti-cheat softwares are open source code.
Yeah.
But my thought process on the Warzone situation is, let's say I was a Call of Duty player, and I was still playing Warzone, the original maps, and a cheater came in. If I got pissed off, my first reaction isn't, oh, well, I'll just go to the new maps. It's, fuck this, I'm uninstalling the game.
Yeah. Thing
Why
is,
the
that's
fuck am I
what they
gonna
want
keep
people to
playing
do.
something if it's not even like, oh, I'll uninstall this and install the new one. No, I'm gonna be like, they don't want to fucking fix it. fuck them. I'll uninstall the whole
Well,
game. They can go fuck themselves.
on the topic of Warzone, right? A couple of days ago, actually, it might have been last week, just when Machine was arriving in the States, I think it was. Not arriving in the States, because he lives in the States. Duh, you fucking idiot.
Oh,
But
he's
when
close to Canada. Same thing.
Aye.
he's basically
Aye.
Canadian.
Hey.
But
Aye.
so yeah, Warzone released a new anti-cheat, which detects Cronus and Zen users and Zim users. And dozens, and I mean dozens, of streamers and YouTubers announced their retirement 24 hours after that got announced that they were adding that. But yet, a lot of people are still using Cronus and Zim, even on Rust, Apex, Call of Duty, dozens of shooter games. This Cronus and Zen is still managing to get around anti-cheat and completely underrate the anti-cheat and just get through it and not be banned. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Because
it's me.
it reads as a just regular USB
Mm-hmm.
until they update the quality of their anti-cheat to register like what's happening in game. Because right now all it's registering is whatever pops up on their PC, mainly for PC users, for what that thing is registered. So when you plug in one of those, it's going to register Cronus or Zen or whatever. But there's been ways to get around that to where it just comes up as a USB plugin. So that
Yep.
now it's no longer reading as said device. So then
See-
now that anti-cheat is not being able to read, this person's just fucking cracked out of his fucking mind. Give him a fucking line of coke to snort, and he's fucking going ape shit in the lobby.
Whoa!
I mean, and that goes like that's in any game that you see it.
It's just
It comes back to like think about before all this anti-cheat. How many times did you sit there and scream cheater?
I still scream cheater even if they're not a cheater just because they're better than me.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
that was the question that popped in my head is okay, all these games have some sort of anti-cheat. But think about before a lot of these games started implementing anti-cheats. How many times did you actually sit there and be like, this person's cheating? That
Mhm.
person's cheating. You didn't. You were just like, okay, that guy's just fucking better than me. I need to get better at this game.
I have to see where you're coming
Until
from
they
there.
started making it public of, we're implementing a anti-cheat to the game. Then it's like now when you get shit on, that's your first fucking thing is you're a cheater. Or
That is
they're a
one
cheater.
of, that's one of the gaming's biggest problems at the moment. Is once you're aware of something, especially anti-cheats, touched on what you just said there. Your first thought is if they beam you from 150 meters away, let's use Apex as an example here. Your first thought is, how the fuck does he have aim like that? There's no way he's hitting shots like that. Most of the time it comes out of desync, being somewhere you're not on your screen, you know? And Apex is such a shit show with cheaters at the moment that aren't actually cheating, they're just using gameplay exploits that allow them to get the bigger advantage. And it sucks being a gamer, knowing about these anti-cheats, and just seeing them fail and fail and fail. And most of the time, don't get me wrong, I call people cheaters, but that's just because I want to make myself feel better about losing the
see,
match.
like Clutch is getting at, Gio, is on top of that is where we came from growing up. Like Clutch said, we had to earn our way into this gaming. We had to get better like the rest. It was, oh yeah, like we got shit on. That just means we need to get better. And like he said, as soon as it came to the open eye, everybody just assumed it was cheaters.
Yeah.
But I do have a theory for that is that some of these companies are in the back pockets of these cheats, in my opinion.
Oh, 100%.
They're getting cut from it. They don't care. That they want to make
when they
these
make a shit game, they
right.
gotta have that ass and back stuff to make money
Exactly.
so that
Is
people who are bad at the game go in use these cheats to play the game and
Like
continue
they're
on.
just trying to keep the public quiet by saying we have this anti-cheat software, knowing damn well that if they put that in, then it'll keep the public quiet. On top of taking money from the cheat, companies that are making these cheats.
See, I've actually watched. There's a guy out there who has become so annoyed with cheaters that he himself has made his own
Fucking
anti-cheat
yeah, you do
software,
that.
but masquerade. I heard that shit masquerading as a hack for I believe it was God damn it, babe, CS:GO.
Are you
And
just squeaking, Lama?
yes,
No, I got a new trick. I'll show you guys after the podcast is over.
but
Okay.
like what he did is he created a anti-cheat cheating software, and he posted it online for sale for people to buy. And when they purchase it, it looks like an authentic hacking software for CS:GO that gives them, perfect aim, wall hacks, stuff like that. But what he doesn't tell them is that it does the opposite. There's one where it's supposed to be perfect aimbot, and the second the guy goes to aim down sight and fire, throws his gun out of his hand instead,
Oof.
and does that all the way until the knife, and then he can't
So
do anything.
it's a troll. That's what
It's
it
a
is.
troll anti-cheat. It's great. There's one where it's set up with triggers on certain maps. One of the triggers is if the person that's using the wall hacks goes through the trigger, there's a flashbang. The character goes blind for about 5 seconds, and then instantly the character, without the person controlling them, their player immediately turns and walks right off the edge of a building, killing them.
That's brilliant.
Oof.
See, Belgium on top of that, there's a YouTuber out there by the name of Kamomo. You guys might have seen his stuff on TikTok occasionally or even on YouTube Shorts. But he is a Rust YouTuber that does admin stuff. Whenever he comes across a cheater, he'll give them a certain line of scripts to use. Sometimes it's blue screens to think your PC's dying. He'll teleport them away into an area where he could talk to them, and then every time they speak in game, horse shit will come out of their mouth. There'll be times where he's just shooting their guns, and their guns will just fly halfway across the map. He's also got a software that allows him to spawn a train. The player gets tied to the ground, and the train just runs over them.
Damn.
It's brilliant what he does. If you guys get a second, when you get off the podcast later tonight or whatever, look up Kamomo_10 on YouTube.
I already found
He's
him and already subscribed.
literally go watch some of his shit when you get a chance. It is funny as fuck because some of those people are the most racist, obnoxious assholes, and they get what's coming to them.
Yeah.
See, I think this is why I don't play a lot of the games like that y'all play. Is because the games that I play, I'm gonna drop it again. Disney. I don't have to worry about shit like that. I can
You can have
literally
cheats
just get
now.
right. But like I can comfortably know that when I'm loading into a game that I'm not going to have to deal with any of that bullshit.
See, that's one of the reasons why I play on Rust. I play PvE servers. I'm eventually going to move over to PvP. Don't kill me, chat. And honestly, PvE, you don't deal with cheaters or anything like that, especially in DayZ and Rust. Because it's PvE, you can't kill each other and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't that right, puppy? Come here.
God damn it. Y'all get off of my fucking blurt.
No. In a nutshell, people, if you're watching this and you think it's okay to use this kind of shit, fuck off.
No,
And
no, no.
developers,
So there's a special place in hell for you.
Your birth
That's
all I have
certificate
to
is an
say.
apology
Mhm.
letter to the condom factory.
And you've also got a
And
mega
your mom
soul.
should have swallowed. That's
Yeah. Or at least took it up the ass, something.
oh, for fuck's sake. And for those of you, for the developers of video games watching, do better.
Yeah. That's an understatement.
Improve your shit. Be a better developer. Care about your community a lot more and what they want in terms of anti-cheat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who knows? Maybe he'll do better.
Maybe you'll
Shit.
make more money. But
Just stop making shit games.
that too.
Yeah.
So, anything else?
That's
I
it.
think we pretty much concluded that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that covered like all the topics we wanted to talk about this week.
All right.
Blanky, did you have 2 cents in on that anti-cheat shit?
I play Rocket League. There ain't no cheaters on there.
Uh,
Well, don't you
Fuck
have?
off.
You play fucking Overwatch too. I know there's cheaters on there.
I haven't come across any.
Fair enough.
I think I've maybe come across one in my entirety of playing since 2016.
I'm actually kind of impressed by that.
Yeah, Overwatch is really good at keeping their shit locked down.
Hope I get away with it. Ooh, doo, doo,
Hmm.
daddy.
Yeah, I definitely
Oh, Jesus.
I forgot I played Overwatch. Oops, I forgot.
Hey, Daddy, you should look at your chat.
why didn't that come through?
You probably haven't set it up for this
I
specific...
have.
Okay, hey, I'm just...
Geo, stop it.
Stop it.
Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you viewing on those who are streaming through Twitch, I believe
Machine,
Gio's
you're in
on
fucking
Kick.
punching distance this time.
Daddy is streaming on Twitch.
Angry. Oh no.
Make sure to hit that follow button and subscribe there for Twitch. It helps Daddy. And Gio, I don't know how Kick is set up. For those
You're
of
my
you who are
spokesperson
watching
now.
later on YouTube, make sure to hit the subscribe button for whoever's YouTube channel this is on. Whether it be Gio's, it be Clutch's, Machine, I don't know if you have set it up, or Blanky, Daddy.
It's not under machine though, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below saying devs get better, or correction,
Hashtag devs get better.
hashtag devs get good.
Don't suck.
That's the other podcast.
Oh, wrong podcast. Oops.
Yeah, wrong podcast.
My
Can,
bad.
can I do a shameless
I
plug?
mean,
Oh, oh,
no, get
Sure,
your own.
Gunk.
get your own shameless plug.
Sure,
No,
Gunk, but that'll
okay.
be $10.99.
Oh, I'm a
Oh.
broke bitch, so never mind. All right, well,
Same.
make sure to tune in next week, Friday evening, when we do another weekly podcast, The Dysfunctional Gamers. But this time, Machine won't be here. He will be back home in his
Clutch
comfortable...
does have a special guest next week, hopefully. But I'm not gonna put names out there because there's no
Oh
guarantee.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Next week in the works, special guest
Yep.
TBD.
It's
TBD.
TBN. Clutch, it's TBN. To be named.
To be determined.
TBA
TBD. I know what he's saying.
or TBA to be announced.
To be announced.
No, there we
To be
go.
announced.
Or
TBA. I like that better.
We're just saying the alphabet.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye!
Bye.
Why did he
To
actually
be
leave?
fair.
Okay.